by my wife,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
the camera is still picking up me. Hang on. If I can get it to switch.
It's because you're so pretty.
Yeah, it wants to look at you.
Right? It does. Yeah, that's
Whoa.
Thorin's transformation.
Well, conveniently, we went live right as
Pitch.
you were showing that, so.
Literally opposite of Warren, he is pitch black with a bit of silver on his chest, his back, and on the fur on his claws.
Oh, no, back.
It is
Oh.
fantastic.
Just
I
say
was
we
like,
went
hell
live.
yes.
Yep, we're live. Congratulations.
You
That's awesome.
Yeah.
know why,
The wolf and the black wolf should certainly meet and just. This world is fucked. Let's go drinking.
That sounds about right.
Yes.
Not gonna regret it.
Yes.
All instant chill vibes.
Well, welcome to the first game, everyone.
Hey.
Obviously, we are waiting for others to join us, but I think y'all are gonna like this campaign. We've got some nifty things in mind.
I really hope so. I hope you're ready for some fuckery.
When am I not?
Cause it's, you know it's coming. I mean, it's a give and
It's
take.
you,
relationship here.
jackasses. Of course I'm ready for some fuckery.
Yeah.
Especially after that bullshit story pulled last night.
You know what? Given, honestly though, do you expect less? That was brilliant.
Oh no, I knew he was gonna pull something. I just wasn't sure what.
It was fucking brilliant, and it's Tormy, so you know it was gonna be like epic level ending.
Yes.
Listen, like 2/3 of my sheet wasn't usable through that entire
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah, for real.
Because of that specific ending?
No, like
Just in general?
I had literally chosen like all of my skill set and and half of my spells were stuff from before the campaign. And then I had like 6 things I could do. That's it.
That's great.
I had 6 things I
That
could do,
is
and then
great.
as soon as I unlocked the 9th level spell slot or Mystic Arcanum, I had a conversation with Jeb. He told me that I couldn't use Wish specifically in the last fight, and then I asked him a question
What happened?
that led to that.
What happened?
Nice.
I know, you like how I got it changed just in time to go live?
Yes.
Now I just need to get Jeb to make me one that actually fits in that dice so I can make it work better.
There you go.
Hell yeah. I know how to do things. I'm now pasting that pretty much that message in lots of discords.
There you go.
I am an advertising madman. Where else do I want to put that? Right here. This one. This one. Right
Looking
here.
forward to being a glow stick for all of 30 minutes before Ty kills me.
A glow stick? I don't even want to know yet. I look forward to seeing how this goes.
So,
When
I watched-
he first announced this, I asked him about a specific race that, and then paired it with Artificer, and yeah, I know when I first announced the race, Ty was the most avid, entertained of the entire idea.
That surprises no one.
I'm looking forward
Like
to it.
most of us.
And
I watched a D&D Beyond dev thing they did on YouTube, and they used the D&D thing Sam came up with, the it's D&D.
yeah,
Yeah, that, and that's been stuck in my head for like the last 2 days.
Tyler.
Yes. Oh my god, I want it.
What are we looking at here?
Their shirts.
Where?
They've got the
Yeah.
Mighty Nine shirts, and I'm jealous.
Same wavelength here. I love it. I love it.
Well, it was either this or my blue shirt that has the fox with the D20 that says that's just how I roll.
Yeah. Nice.
Perfect.
That's adorable.
Oh, you missed.
Oh, that must be Mr. Ben.
Oh, what is that?
That is definitely Mr. Ben.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh god, what am I gonna do? This character actually has weapons on him.
God knows. God knows.
Oh, what you do?
Artificer cannon.
I mean, I don't get that yet.
Well, unfortunately, I don't get my extra level either, which is just...
Yeah, because none of you caught up to Dutchy.
Oh no, I caught up. I just got busier and shit for a week and dropped back a whole level and a half.
Bye.
I got within a level of her. Within a level. Coming back from 5th.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, my friend.
Well, I have access to both, so screw you.
Definitely in the class that can make both into one item.
So you've got the supplier up top here, and you've got MacGyver right here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm a mechanic. I don't need MacGyver.
So it's Q and MacGyver.
I also have access to 40 mils. So, yeah, there's that. What do I
Listen,
I have
I just-
access to that sharp, pointy thing on the wall.
I have one of those up there. You can't see it because I've got the background, but it's up there.
I've got the
What is it like?
Geralt one over there. You got a lightsaber. Hang on, you guys might appreciate this.
As I just continuously work on making things.
See what that is?
I'm jealous.
Yes,
I'm jealous.
I want it.
Gimme.
Oh, it has a separator.
Even better.
Yeah.
It becomes a karambit. That's
Yep.
great.
Thought you guys would appreciate that.
I like how Tyler isn't drinking and I am. It's great.
It's a
I don't know
wonderful
what you're
reverse.
talking about, Cody.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, me some
I need
too.
to get a stand for my fucking drinking horn, so I don't have to lay it down. I can stand it up.
I need
Right.
I need to get a new desk that's about 3 feet wider. And then I'll be happy.
He
Or
does.
just
It
the
is
mini
quite
fridge.
short.
The depth,
is
the
quite
depth
a small
is
desk.
fine. The width, it's. I have a very large mouse pad. Let's put it that way.
I will put it. I also have one of those I can't use on mine. But because my desk is just about 4 feet wide, I ended up putting my mini fridge on the side, and that's where my tower and one of my screens sits.
Well,
That's it.
I've got a fairly large tower, if I'm being honest. Plus,
So do I.
plus mine is about hobgoblin together as it could possibly be. It's Intel 5th gen with about 8 hard drives and 2 power supplies. It's all blurry because you didn't turn that off, but...
Yeah, I can do that. Hold on a sec.
Put this over here. There we go.
Change background.
Now I can see what's going on.
Oh my.
That tower is wider than my torso.
You're skinny,
I
right?
thought that was a printer at first.
You're skinny,
No,
right?
I'm not.
You're about my size, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I'm a little more than average.
I think we're all a little more than average.
I don't know. If I
It's
keep
all
going the way
good.
I'm going, I'm not gonna be more than average. I'm gonna be like.
You eat like like you roleplay Aeson. Fucking great.
It's actually pronounced Aeson.
Is it?
Yes.
That's not how it's spelled. Sorry. Aeson. I will remember that.
No, you won't.
No,
Remember,
you
all of
won't.
Jeb's characters from this point forward are all pronounced asshole.
Yes. Complete asshole.
I saw the updated roll.
I had
was
to.
like,
I
really?
had to.
Did Tyler, did you share my idea with Jeb's Bard with anybody?
I don't think so.
So Jeb's playing a Bard in this campaign,
Yeah.
and
Excellent.
if he tries to, do what Bards usually do,
Seduce everyone.
with anything. I asked Tyler if he would make it that meme where he gets turned into the bottom.
Oh no! Wait, he did that to me.
I did. You were
In
very
real
correct.
life.
He did that exact shit to me.
In
You
real
were
life.
very correct. And I also did it to Gingy. After his character failed, I think it was like 3 con saves in a row, and I was like, okay, you're just completely drunk.
Yeah, we both failed those rolls, by the way. Tyler, you should have moderator on the stream now as well.
Hey
On
Tyler.
The stream.
Okay, you're all robot-y.
Your camera's all fucky, dude.
Yeah, it does that.
You're like pixelated, like really weird.
That means my bit rate's probably a touch high.
We're just gonna do this.
Yeah, figure.
Thing with my internet, and I don't know why.
Because it's a VPN.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
I have a fur child that wants to say hello.
Oh, it's a cute kitty, unlike my asshole.
She's a silver gray little love bug that is occasionally just full of energy and asshole power.
Yeah. That explains a fucking lot. My bit rate is half of what it says it is. That's fantastic.
Like mine wouldn't stay out of the window in the bathroom and dropped a vase onto the brand new toilet and broke the lid to the back of the toilet.
Nice.
I was like, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, the other cat in the house is a destructive asshole.
Let's just bring this whole fucking thing over here now. Come on. Oh, sure.
Cody, I'm not finding the stream.
Really?
What is it under?
The link I put in the announcements should take you to it.
Wow! Wow!
Should take you straight to it.
I did not think to click the link. Oh, that's why.
Why? What's why?
I was typing in Admiral Trout, not
Yeah, no,
Fishy Hate.
I absolutely updated that today because I'm extra like that.
Gotcha.
Well, Serby's here. Hi, Serby.
Yeah, he said he's going to be joining us as soon as he logs off of work.
Yep.
I will not be watching the stream because Twitch sucks on my stuff. Good thing I'm part of it.
Right.
That's why she came out here.
Ah, good. I got that fixed. Do I sound better now?
Yeah.
It turns out that something had messed with my bit rates in OBS, and it was at 6,000 bits per second, which is more than I need for this stream by a lot. Hey, get out of that. Get out. Now. Bye-bye.
I'm pretty sure I got all toys and stuff put away, so there shouldn't be any. Not needed on the
Get
stream.
out. Well, that's why I have my background covered.
Yeah, I'm not running a computer, and I don't feel like fucking with that on my phone.
Yeah. At least you have
I don't
a
even know if
phone
that's
stand,
possible.
though.
Putting down treats.
I
and snacks.
actually, my wife does TikTok and stuff, but she does art, painting, things like that. She does commissions. She had a ring light stand that hooks to the table that just has, you know, one neck for your phone, the other neck for a light, and she uses that at her art station. And she uses the phone to record with the light as her light source because it's direct, you know, LED light.
Right.
And I go, you know, that's fucking cool. I want you to pick me up one of those when you come back from the store or whatever one day. And she goes, okay. So she brought me one home. And I'm currently sitting here next to my bed. My phone, my player's handbook is what my phone stand is connected to.
That is poetically perfect.
That is great. Yes.
So I've got the player's handbook. It's got the clip on one end, my dice tray in the middle, my two minis for the character I'm running tonight on the back corner so I can gain inspiration from them to stay in character, with the phone in the light, and then the dice are spread out. It's like, you know what? This is a perfect PlayStation.
Yeah,
And I'm right next to the
plan
kitchen
on
in
it.
case I want my rest of my pizza.
Well, the problem with going push to talk is I like to lean back. I'll forget all the time.
Oh, he will. He will.
The other problem is, this is my Discord we're watching. Bubba, stop. So, yeah, that's that. Say hello to my Discord. What is it even on?
Wabba Fett.
Control? Why is it on control? Get out of here. Mouse 3. There we go.
Tyler, move.
I also figure that Tyler will like
He is frozen.
a different
His
aspect
screen
of his
is
character.
frozen.
Yeah, like,
It is.
no, his computer is
That's a hell
disconnected
of a
from the
picture to be
internet.
frozen on.
Yeah, and it's live. It's straight up live. I love it.
I figure that Ty is going to like the accent that I chose for this character.
Well, mine is just retarded. So.
You go Southern Hillbilly.
Nope.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Me and Brenna's characters both are Southern Hillbilly. Also,
For a character that has 0 charisma, I went fast-talking Irish.
I have -1 on charisma.
Oh no.
So, yeah.
Oh god.
Yep. I'm a barbarian though. I have
It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect.
Oh, he's
The
gone.
thing about Irish accents is once one starts, they all start.
It's true.
Yeah.
Cody, if you're trying to talk, bud, you are muted.
No, I'm a push to talk. This is why I don't use push to talk.
Does your headset not have a mute switch on it?
Come back. Double back and back away. Mama, come back. Ready?
It does
They
not.
did
He
it
has
every
a audio down to speak into.
Dave. Daddy,
That's why you hear him so well.
Yes, no.
Dave. I call you. I call you Daddy. Yes.
They also make
Call
really
you
good dads.
Daddy.
Stop. You don't need to talk into this, kid. Stop. No, you're not talking. You're annoying daddy.
I'm a little drowned out, so I'm gonna kill this light.
Ben! Stop yelling.
Oh, what it is, but for some reason, my Wi-Fi ain't stored.
Kick everybody else off of it. Tell them, hey, fuck you, I'm streaming.
Dude, good luck with that.
No, they would hate
Oh,
me.
there goes mine.
Oh, it's
Ah.
on.
That's what my internet does. My Wi-Fi just kicks off my camera.
There we
every now and
go. I'll just use my
Oh, you missed.
hotspot on my phone. Dedicated network.
then. Why didn't it?
Probably a lot stronger than mine. Not lying.
There we go.
Yeah, probably. Could be right back.
And immediately disconnected it. What in the fuck?
It's gonna be great watching watching Ty fight the urge after I talk.
To not slip into an accent?
Because as the DM, you have to do the most talking,
No.
and everybody's accents are fucking infectious.
Oh, it's a wife.
Say what now?
It's a wife.
The accents tonights are gonna get you.
Yeah, you're fucked, buddy.
I mean, if it does, it does. Where is everybody else? Holy crap.
Well, Dutchy's probably still getting
Well,
his
Dutchy
dinner.
did say that she was going to be late a little bit because she was putting dinner in about an hour ago, and I think it takes a little bit longer than an hour to cook. I do not know where everybody else is. I do not keep track of them.
We request 1 XP for every minute that goes by that they are not here.
Denied. Not happening,
No,
because
no,
that could get out of hand very quickly.
I've got it.
It could.
For every minute they're not here, we take one of their XP and give it to one of the people that are here.
That will get out of hand. That
Yes, very quickly.
Yes.
He knows it would. That's why he's grinning like a madman.
Yep.
Stroke the beard, stroke the beard.
Oh boy.
Did you just say "oh boy"? Because it sounded like you said "stroke away," and I was really caught off guard for a minute.
Whichever one makes you happier. That's what I said.
They both make me equally happy, for different reasons. But sometimes I have to remember we're streaming this, so maybe stroking is not the best option for this.
Yeah, probably not.
Hey!
You're pushed to talk, buddy. We can't hear a damn thing you just said.
I know, it's really annoying, and I'm going to be really excited when I have to walk away from this screen to go put my son in bed so I can just turn that shit off.
Yeah, well, here you go.
My other half is out of the house for the night. My brother's in his room playing Destiny, and I won't see him for another two or 3 years. And my son's down for a nap, so I'm good.
Well,
There
the
we
problem
go.
is my son's there. My significant other is going to be joining us shortly, and our babysitter's a dicklick.
A dicklet?
Yep, he's a dicklick.
Was it Alex who was supposed to babysit?
Technically yes, technically no. Meh.
I thought y'all were done with him in your house.
I forgot.
Now I remember why I don't use button 3.
Okay then. Anyways, dear audience, as soon as the rest of our team joins us, we will end our little chat. But until then, enjoy us just talking to each other, because that's all we can do at the moment.
Why? Where's that?
'Cause it wouldn't be fair to any of the ones that aren't here, or any of you, if we started beforehand.
Remember?
Accurate.
Very much so.
You my member. You remember Ida?
Be right back, guys.
What did you do? What did you do? You bird? Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised that hasn't gone up yet. Is this not invited?
Yeah.
Did I not invite the bot? That would be just great.
Whoa! Whoa! Did
Been a little while since I built this character, so I was trying
Yeah,
to remember.
I know. Yeah, I didn't I get mama. I was like a mama in the car. Mom. Back. Ready.
Okay, I will be right back because until I get this song out of my head, I'm gonna be freaking humming it all night.
Just go ahead and hum. We can't hear it anyway.
Now, that's better.
Yes.
Interesting that chat's not showing up though.
Dad! Look out!
I forgot, and that is wonderful.
What?
Dad, you won't get ready.
When we
You
get to
boy,
my character's eyes,
yeah.
Okay, there we
they
go.
are the color of whatever color you assign, or your character like associates with the wheel.
Yeah. Oh, Mama, mommy.
So essentially, you view your magic as, let's say, like Dutchie does, the color purple.
Oh,
His eyes are purple to you.
Daddy.
But
Mommy,
somebody else could see
help.
them as pink or blue
Yummy.
or yellow, whatever.
That'd be interesting
Oh,
for
yeah,
Thenris
that's
because Thenris' magic changes based on his mood.
One second, Mama.
The color of it.
One second.
That's how.
Push to talk.
Yeah, that's how Ollie's was supposed to be in this campaign, but more colorful because changeling.
Yeah.
That she got homesteaded.
What?
I'm
Because I have some.
looking forward to our.
I guess I will be right back. Apparently, I have a thing to get.
Okay.
Guarantee it that she sent him something.
Stay here. Don't touch anything.
His notebook first.
I think so.
I got mine.
Yep, I got mine today.
Gonna go check my
Mike.
front porch if that's the case.
Yep, I got...
She's upset about mine.
Why?
because it was supposed to be the Tree of Life with 2 wolves on the front of it, and if you look at that, everything is deformed, and the wolves don't look properly. She was really upset about that because the picture that she showed me, it looked fucking fantastic, and
yeah, I got this one.
that looks very, 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 very similar to this one, Ty.
Yep. Only I have a little bit of etching at the top borders, it looks like.
You mean like that?
Oh, yep, now I can see it.
I bought this one. I bought this motherfucker in it was called Black Raven Witchcraft. And I paid $21. I still got the fucking sticker on the back of this thing. I paid $21.99.
I'm gonna go.
A door.
Be quiet.
Still on call, but I will be.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
What color is
What'd
the
you
gem
get,
in the middle
Cody?
of yours?
I don't like it.
Black.
Mine's purple.
Say what now?
What'd you get?
Cookies.
You like cookies? It's been cookies.
All right, it's time to play Pick the Dice again, gentlemen.
Push to talk.
Again, you're gonna be saying that all night until this thing's asleep. Time to play Pick the Dice, gentlemen.
All right. What are the emblems? Are all the emblems on the bags the same, or are they different colors based on dragons?
Different colors, but the dragons have nothing to do with the colors. I picked them because I like what they look like.
Oh, okay. Then weird.
The one closest to the one in your other hand is what I'm picking. Yes.
Yeah, same. Thorin gets my
My blue set.
Blue ones.
Does that happen to be
Mommy,
the same
come
set?
here. Mom, come here. Come here, Mom. Come here.
Blue who?
Come here. Come here, Mom.
Come on now.
Come on, Mom.
Nice.
You are did that. There.
Ooh, those are pretty.
I can't see.
You can't see. Why not?
No, because your hand on the camera on the phone, it shows your hand as being cut off. So I don't have a wide view like you guys might. There you go.
That better for you?
Yeah, there you go.
And no, this is not the set I used last night. I used the gray set last night.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Tyler, this one, Jeb's campaign. This one, your campaign.
Nice.
And now we're all getting one in the mail.
Yes.
I have not received mine yet.
I think she ordered most of them today. So
That's fair. That makes sense.
I'm kind of frustrated though.
Why?
So I set it up where, like, right beside Tyler's head would be stream chat. That way, pops one screen, anybody can see it without having to have the room filled up. But no, it's not working.
Oh no.
I'll have to bug that out later at some point. Not that anyone's saying much currently, but meh. So when you see me looking that way, that's checking chat. Benjamin Allen!
That pizza's good. I didn't expect it to be that good.
Apparently it's weird to have faces to go with names.
Why is that?
I don't know, that's what Motoko said.
Wait, I have to know. Let me pull up Discord.
What? What people?
An out of
What
character
face?
chat.
Motoko, feel free to type in stream chat as well.
Yes,
Okay, bye.
Motoko.
Bye.
We would love for you to talk with us.
Oh my.
Or hell, even take it a step further and jump in the call.
Yeah, you could right now. We're not actually doing anything.
Exactly.
Add your face to this.
I really doubt Motoko would do that.
Okay, bye.
Do
Bye.
it to prove him wrong.
That was a challenge, by the way.
Bye. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Potatoes.
Hey, Dad. You want it, Winnie?
Motoko suddenly went very quiet on Discord.
Seems like I got called out. Not cool.
The worst part is he got called out by me, who is pretty much Darian plus Aesop.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh.
It's the most accurate representation of anything I've ever
Wait. Remember, you know when you went. Oh.
done. Haha!
There she is.
Challenge not
No!
accepted, boys.
Challenge not accepted. I knew it!
Oh.
It's not.
Is that?
I'm running
Ah!
TV right now.
What
So
the
I'm
was
gonna
that?
pull it up on my phone because I'm not gonna sit there and fuck around with a controller.
I mean, fair point.
Who is that?
Also,
Good for
I
you.
had a lot of whiskey.
Is that?
No, that actually sounds really fucking
I
good.
wish I had a lot of whiskey.
I mean,
I might need to actually go to the store and get some whiskey.
I was about to say, isn't the fact that you are almost out of whiskey your own fault?
Oh, it is.
Definitely.
Well, and partially mine.
And partially Gingy's. He said some too.
Oh, you here?
Well, there's not only that.
Ah!
Also encourage the drinking, so.
He is the reason I have started drinking again, by the way. 100%.
Whoa,
And I take pride in that.
All things in moderation still, because
I mean,
I have a
hanging out
toddler.
with hanging out with Ty enough will make
Bubba,
anybody
back up. You're making me warm.
Yes,
Stop! Get back!
that is completely accurate.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
It'll also
Storm
make you
said hanging out with me enough will be enough to make anyone drink, and I was like, yes, that is completely accurate.
No, I already have one, so I shut up. We're good.
Well, I had a drinking problem before I met Tyler. It was just, I drank too much air.
You had a lot of problems before you met me.
Yeah!
And all of them have gone completely out the window since you met him, right?
No.
Not at all.
I added one, actually.
Oh, we've got 10 minutes on the dot.
Well, Brenna's home. I don't know what she's doing, but she's home.
Mama here.
Once the Dutchie joins, we're starting, so she should probably get in here.
Someone message her because I have to jump through hoops to do anything with Discord, and my phone is my camera, so.
I think she's still making
doing
dinner.
it.
Yeah.
Dutchie, yes, she is finishing dinner. Brenna, not so much, and that's way. What's the fuck's up with my game? Am I louder than normal, guys?
Not really.
No.
No
Interesting.
louder than Tyler.
Oh, my mouth's bigger than Tyler.
My mouth.
Oh no, we have. My mouth's bigger.
Oh.
My teeth are sharper.
You have teeth.
That are like daggers, apparently.
Hang on. Where are they? I have teeth too. Right here.
Brenna will be joining shortly.
God damn it, Cody.
Currently out on a undercooked potato.
My tube. My mouth.
Well, I don't wear them enough, so they don't fit anymore.
No.
Oh, lovely.
Show me.
Back. Oh well. Closed mouth smiles for me at the wedding.
That's a little fishy.
That's a little weird. Just seeing Ben just
Get off of that,
That was my comment. You know, there's a little fishy.
Tyler. You know that little black stand I used to keep in the corner?
Yeah.
He was standing on that. It's very close to just going.
And then you running to the emergency room when the child is injured themselves.
While leaving the stream up. I have to leave the stream up. I can't even leave the chat.
No, I'd shut everything down. I'd be like,
You can't locally shut me down. It's all right there.
No, I'm saying I'd tell you to turn it off and take the child to the ER.
Here's the problem with that. These would be off my head before I heard you say shit.
Fair.
So y'all would be continuing on stream. That's why I made Tyler a moderator.
Yeah, you need to get it.
That was
So,
for those of you at home who are watching us, our group is insane. Just so you're aware. We get sidetracked a lot. However, we will do our best to stay on track for you. And be aware, we're starting in about 10 minutes. So the game will begin.
I mean, we were supposed to start 45 minutes ago, but...
Accurate.
Hey.
Well, I don't know. At this point, Gingy might be able to come home and play with us.
He doesn't have a character.
Yeah, no, he's supposed to be giving me his login information too, and I'm splurging a little on him. Because he won't on himself because he waits till payday for everything.
Oh, it's not working in. Goodbye.
The hero package is only $3.
Ask him what he wants and you build it for him in the time it'll take him to get home.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I could see, yeah.
Aha!
I mean, you're the man who built, what, 3 different subclasses in the span of an hour?
Oh, we have a Brenna.
And the class they were built on.
Hi, Benna. Hi.
He's also the same man who can come up with fucking items in like Nicktown.
Benna.
Correct.
Benna.
And then we just put that
Oh,
fricker
Benna,
D&D
no.
Beyond. Speaking of which, you mentioned
Benna?
others. Did you ever get those that you needed transferred over?
Oh, you know, I just realized why my gain is so high.
When I made the last item for you, you mentioned that there would be others.
I haven't made them yet.
Okay.
Also,
Do I look weird? I feel like I look weird.
Nah, you look fine.
That's something
Yes.
new.
Oh, lovely.
So, hey, dude, you know
Nice.
what? If they have a problem with the hearing the child, then you know what? I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Also, I'm pretty sure that if they have a problem with children, they have a problem with anything we're going to stream, because the only 2 people that will never have kids in their background will be me and Serb.
Hi.
There is actually
They aren't allowed in my room. No, but if I'm doing it from the living room, they're in bed.
There's the
Plus-
possibility of a loud child at some point. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody passing through your background.
Honestly, it's
Fair.
life. I mean, we're adults.
And honestly,
Take that back. We're all grown-ass children.
No. I have like I have 800 to 900 of those under my care. No, we're not grown-ass children. I know the difference.
Yeah, no, I'm an adult. I don't have a warrant out for me, so.
Mama.
Right, yeah, I'm an adult too. I've
far
never
as you
been.
know.
Well, wait. Nope. I can't say I haven't been in the back of a police car because I have.
Oh, I definitely
I
have
was
more
going
than
to
once
say,
been in the back of a
all we're
cop
doing
car.
is using that as the descriptor. I've been to jail, so.
I mean, I go to
But
prison
in my defense,
7
it wasn't
7 days
because
out
of
of
something
14.
I did.
Here's the question.
Yes, but I haven't been on your side. I've been on the other.
Was it the plastic seats or was it the vinyl seats?
Both suck.
Both suck.
For the cop car?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like 5.
The
Was
plastic
it
seats
soft
are
or hard plastic?
the plastic seats are slightly more comfortable, and I'm turning off push to
I
talk.
was a
Fuck this
traumatized
noise.
5-year-old who had just been assaulted. I don't remember. I was also very concerned about my mommy running across the very busy street towards the police car
Yeah.
in her work clothes, which she was a dancer for adults.
This stream is rated for above 18s, by the way.
Oh, good.
I cuss too goddamn much to not have that on.
Fair.
Oh, I bow to you, good sir.
Because I've been actively watching what I say.
Fuck it.
Now that I know I can cuss without.
Yeah. No, this stream is age restricted for a reason. I cannot keep my mouth clean for more than a couple hours at a time.
Oh,
Babe,
good.
the cookies that you chose to keep are very small.
I mean, are they chewy?
Very.
Good. I'm gonna come steal them now. They sound better than barbecue chips at this point.
Okay.
It looks to kill.
They're in the cabinet.
Yeah, Tyler, if looks could kill.
Mom, I want change. Mom, I want change.
Don't you
If
try
resting
and
bitch
seduce
face
me
could
on
kill,
cam.
I'd win.
Please.
Trust me, I don't need
Resting
the
bitch
face
face.
to do that.
You don't look very restful.
I'm not. I
Honestly,
slept like absolute dog shit last night.
really? Because Cody said he slept like a rock.
Because I got it live. It is so hot in there.
Do you need the...
Oh, what about you?
I'm gonna need to like turn on the blower fan to blow hot cool air in there.
I was about to say, do you need that?
I'm gonna probably grab that, yeah.
Because I don't want the computer breaking. Yeah, I paid $45 for this picture to be drawn.
Yeah, no, just for reference, I paid $45 for that picture to be drawn.
No, that was when I was working at Panera, and I paid for it.
I paid for that. Because your card was
Just so that headcanon can be established, that is not my character from the other campaign and Fenris's character from this one.
No, it's my character and Cody's character. His is actually a giant fox.
Ben, open the door.
There you go.
And yes, I am eating Funyuns because I had a Funyun craving.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Go
live
for
your
it.
life.
Get out.
I'm eating Philly cheesesteak pizza with extra cheese, so
I have
Funyuns
a
and
burger
Mountain Dew.
sitting about 5 feet from me.
Oh,
and I'm probably gonna
I
get
kinda
sick
wanna
from the
grab,
drinks that I've been
but I don't
drinking.
wanna move.
I have a Sonic limeade with a whole bunch of whiskey in it.
I got cookies.
I love that.
Nice.
Gold.
That actually sounds really good. I've got
some cookies.
whiskey with a dash of Sprite, vanilla Coke,
Tormy.
and a Monster.
Tormy.
Mama cookies.
I can't eat the
Yeah.
pretzel pieces anymore, and I love them. I hate you.
Some cookies.
Tormy, you are Thinner's is very small for me.
Mom,
Yeah,
cookies.
that's
What?
for everybody.
Come closer.
Well, no, it's just because you're on your iPhone. You're using a phone for your camera,
Leave it open.
Oh yeah.
so it's
You
got
can-
like.
You can fix
Nope,
that.
not
Get
cool.
him a computer.
Yeah.
I've been trying to replace this computer for 4 years.
If I could fix my computer over here that I have my graphic design laptop, I would gladly send you the piece of hump that's sitting in front of me.
Cookies, please.
Yeah, it is a
If
piece
you
of hump.
all
Like
live
a
closer, I could fix your computers.
Oh,
I mean, I can fix computers,
have
no
no
problem.
one
That's
for
not
it.
the issue. That laptop,
issue?
that
Money is the
laptop
issue.
is just old, and it's the bearings and the hinge are so worn out. It has broken them out.
And he can't fix my laptop because it's a touchscreen and
Yeah,
it's
I'm not putting the effort into a Microsoft Surface laptop because, oh my god, I'm not diving into that can of worms.
Let me see what my old job has available. I mean, everything's used in refurb, but I know the techs and they're good. So let me see if they have anything decent, and I'll price out like 3 laptops or 2 laptops, whoever needs a laptop.
Mommy.
Well, I have a
The
desktop.
Dutchie will be joining
Right on.
shortly.
Because I used to work at an electronic recycling company.
Mama.
That
because he
sounds
wants
like
to start his own computer building company.
Should I? Do you have information for Gingy that I could build him his character before he gets home?
No, outside of the fact that he typically goes barbarian. That's all I've got.
oh, barbarian druid. You could always make him a. Could you imagine a minotaur monk?
I can easily imagine that. I built that over on Telarius's server and have yet to play it. Wait, no, that's not a minotaur. That's a troll. I built a
My
literal
son
troll.
is summoning demons.
Mine
Everyone
is
needs a
demons?
hobby.
So he summoned mine? That's what I'm hearing?
They're calling
Who
each other
summoned
on
me?
the phone. Yeah.
I was summoned. Hello?
All I hear is him in there throwing things and babbling, and I'm like, okay.
He
that's
wants
gotta be-
cookies as well.
He actually doesn't. He's got it right now. I just gave him 2 full fucking Bosco sticks that he was having a heyday
But
with.
my toddler wants cookies.
Hi, Dutchie!
Hi, Dutch. We're going tomorrow to get our hands looked at. They're appointment only. We made appointments for
Yeah,
1 and
just for
1:15. I
reference.
promise.
This lump's not supposed to be here.
Nope.
Hold on, I'm gonna get my
Not at all.
toddler some candy.
I'm gonna find out what that sound was.
Yeah, so that's why I believe my hand is broken.
Yeah, so
Did
you're
he?
both going.
Yeah, we both made appointments. We tried to just do walk-ins, but they were fully booked up for the day.
Did Tori just leave to investigate a weird sound?
Yeah.
It,
did.
I think so, yeah.
Thank you, Mama.
it's just the cat.
You're welcome, my little love.
This is
Just
how
the cat.
horror movies start, you guys.
Right? Right? Oh,
Okay, now that he's back, just so he's aware, Torme, your character just died in a pit of lava.
Just
I
like
love
that.
no.
I love how
He
that
was
happened
flicked
before we
on the
started.
nose.
Yep.
He was flicked on the nose.
Wait. Where's Jeb?
Physically,
Jeb is not
It's
going to be
not
joining
illegal.
us.
Familial issues.
Check mod chat
Yeah.
if you watched no more.
Yes. Anyways,
Also, guys, I posted my Saravine dice.
I saw they were pretty.
They're pretty.
I've been stuck
They
in
don't-
chat looking at people's beautiful faces.
Ooh, those are really pretty.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're,
shit, I dropped the cookie.
the picture doesn't do them justice. Like, they're so sparkly. I like sparkle.
You
Yeah.
sparkles and colors? Never.
Sparkles and fire.
So,
I did not hear that right. I thought you said sparkles and pie.
Move, Ben.
Here you go.
It's good too, but I said fire.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I hear a Ben.
Thank you, my candy.
Yeah, that's a Ben. Boogie!
I set him off.
Really?
why?
Leave the fucking dogs alone with the fucking flames. Cody Allen. No sex for you.
Well, I might as well keep doing it.
Anyways,
You want me to burn your
Thank you
candy? I like this kid.
Thank you all for
Man, you
joining
kinda
us
have
today.
I don't have to like him. I have to love him. I don't have to like him.
Wait, are we
Can I
starting?
start, Cody?
We're trying to.
Anyways, thank you all for joining us tonight. I am the Haven Master here on our lovely little new server that we have just launched. We are getting ready to start session 1 of our brand new campaign, Adventures in Orland. Now, before we begin, I would like to take a moment to kind of go around the table. Everyone's going to introduce themselves to you and who they are playing. We'll start off with the lovely Admiral Fishy Boy. And yes, I am changing your nickname.
You can't change my nickname. It is already at the maximum length. Sorry. I will always be
That's
the
because
fish.
you guys keep putting your characters in it. You can edit your profile to have your characters listed in the.
That's lame as hell. So what was I supposed to do again? Sorry, I was too interacting with my
You're
fire.
introducing yourself and telling us who you are playing today.
Oh, well, I'm the fish. I'm playing Tarek today. A 5'7" Harangon. Barbarian.
He's a little rage bunny.
He's an evil little bunny.
Also,
Anyways, Miss Brenna.
one small thing. His eyes are two separate colors.
Tell them what colors so that they know.
The left is blue and the right is blood red.
That's a weird mix for heterochromia, but okay.
It really is because red is
Happiness and death.
Yes, if you
pretty much.
would like a picture, there is one in out of character chat in Silvaria.
Oh. Do you want me to pull it up on my phone as well so I can show it so it would be on the stream?
No, I could pull it up. I wanted it to be pulled up.
Okay.
Moving forward, Miss Brenna, you're up.
I am playing Lorelai. She goes by Lori. She is Fishy's wife. She is a base coat of white with patches all over her body of a brownish red color. She is about 4'7", I think I made her. Yeah, 4'6". She's 4'6". She weighs a whopping 85 pounds soaking wet. And she has bright purple eyes. And her ears aren't up. They fall back. They don't stand up. They're droop ears. Because I love the droop ear bunnies.
Well,
Her ears don't stand up.
one of our other players has just joined us. This is the lovely Mr. Syrup. Right now, we are just going around introducing ourselves and our characters. We're on to Fenris, though, so we'll get him started out.
I am playing Thorin Longfang, a ranger.
Oh, I forgot to say what class I was.
And,
Oops.
yeah, we'll get into the appearance when we get into game. Make it more fun.
Oh, that's
Mystery.
evil. I'm
All right.
also a ranger. So.
All right, then. Tormy, you're up.
I am playing James Ulysses, Nathan, Kane, Ezra, Remington, Junker.
Very,
The third.
yeah, the third. Thank you. That's
Yes.
where I was going with that. Very Percival-esque.
Actually, I think it might be the third. Whatever. He's
The fact that you have that such a long name.
that's the point. He's 6'4". He's basically kind of dressed in tatters, and his tan skin is kind of hidden a little bit with grease and soot and ink. And the two interesting marks about him are the color of his hair is kind of, even though it's dirty, you see rainbows kind of peeking out below a battered and broken bowler hat. And whatever color you associate with the weave is the color that you see in his eyes.
Sir, who you got?
I am playing Drakri Turler, investigator extraordinaire. He's 5.5 foot tall, mark of the shadow elf.
Okay, and finally we have our resident goddess of food and likes to purchase random things for the group, Miss Dutchy.
So, Duchess, Dutchy, Dutch. I am playing Saravine Verilight, who is a petite, energetic tiefling cleric. She's got light lavender skin, very golden eyes, kind of a little bit of a sparkle to them, and white blonde hair. And she is mildly obsessed with pathos and has dedicated herself to telling the story of pathos. And in her pursuit, found an order of pathos and became a cleric of said order, and is now in Silveria studying the history that she's found there.
All right,
Just
and for those of you at home, mildly.
Just
And for
mildly upset.
those of you at home wondering just who this Pathos is, you're gonna have to follow the adventures of Orland to figure that out.
I
'Cause
mean, take long. Just meet
I don't
Seraphine.
give away my secrets so easily.
No, your players do.
Now,
Or just come see
Where's this
Seraphine. She'll
start?
tell you all about him.
Or that, yes.
Just come join us on the Haven, and we'll tell you all about him, and you can read all
Yes.
about him.
Speaking of the Haven, like I said, it is a new Discord server we have just launched at the beginning of April. We are steadily growing, but it is very RP heavy. There are lots of channels for the existing characters who have already gone through campaigns I've run, things like that, and we welcome all. So,
And there is
we
a
will get a
link in
link.
chat.
There we
We're
go.
super friendly.
There will be one every 30
Feel
minutes.
free to join. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Dun dun dun! Just if we were, any wealthier than, middle income people, this is where we'd have the nice little fade to black thing and the nice logo. But still,
We'll get there.
we'll get there.
Not bad for one day of setup.
Begin.
Hey, Mom.
We'll figure that out later. We begin
A hug.
on the
Wait, hang on.
continent of Orland.
Brenna froze.
Uh-oh.
Mom. You hug.
Benjamin.
I do apologize. We're still trying to work out the kinks.
Oh, honey here.
Ben.
Oh, honey.
Kiddo.
Plenty of kinks to work out.
Oh, mommy, no.
I have a kink I
Also
need to
complete.
work out. I'm really starting to hate Discord, is what I just heard from across the house.
Oh, Mama gone.
Probably doesn't help that I'm using a fair bit of our bandwidth at the moment.
Probably not.
Probably.
This candy yummy. Oh, Mama gone.
See ya, Bree.
Hi.
Browser to do
All
it.
right.
There we go.
There we go. So, we begin on the continent of Orland,
Hey, Mom.
a sprawling continent
Oh.
hundreds of thousands of miles wide,
Yeah.
desert to Arctic tundra to a certain area that is nothing more than just dead, useless swampland. We, however, start our adventure on the Stormborn lands in a small, relatively sized town by the name of Silvari.
Hug.
We start out
Hey, hug, please.
Going through the town, you see your normal houses, things like that, but we, personally, are starting at, oh, there it is, the Frackin' Fairy Tavern,
It's a great name.
where we see Miss Sarah V sitting at a table, poring over her copious amounts of research, as Thorin the Longfang walks around serving the patrons and finally stops at her table. I leave it to you two.
So Saravine is sitting with 5 different books open in front of her of notes that she's taken as she spends day in, day out at the Order of Pathos.
Then Thorin sets a glass of water next to her and slides it to her. You don't drink something, you're gonna get sick.
Oh.
Still poring over those books.
There's so much new information. There's just so much. And no one knows. They need to know.
All in time. Don't make yourself sick. Let me know if you need anything. And he moves back to the bar. So, I told you guys when we started this, I would tell you guys the details on Thorin. For those who would see him, they would see a male figure, about 5'11", looks to be half-elf. That is the nature of his parents. It is what he looks like. Long black hair that flows over the top of a long-sleeved, long coat that has seen some wear and tear in its days. The coat is usually kept closed, and he wears a wide-brimmed hat upon his head that he very rarely removes. His eyes.
Ariel takes it.
That's true. His eyes are like pools of liquid silver, and he is currently helping out in the tavern to assist Ariel and try to make things a little easier while he has some downtime. So, yeah, Thorin goes back to the bar and waits for any more patrons.
Mom,
For those of you
All right.
listening, the bar is actually owned by Samara and Ariel, and depending what time of day you are there, you will either see Samara, or in the evenings you will see Thorin and Ariel.
Along
right.
with a random cow.
Yes.
Yep, the random cow. Anyway.
No, count, not cow.
Oh, I thought you were referencing Kodash for a sec.
No.
That's why I thought you said cow.
No, Darian.
Gotcha. Anyways,
No.
we leave the tavern now and go to the city square, where walking through we see Drackery. Probably coming back from his last job or currently on a job. But tell me, good sir, what is it you are doing at the moment?
I'm sorry, over the table, who said that to me?
No one. That is me and the yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I am currently coming back from an investigation that I must report on.
All right. We're going to move now to Junker. What are you up to, good sir? Fill us in on your day-to-day at the moment.
Junker's in the back end of one of the forges in the town. He went to one of the scrapyards earlier in the day, and he is just sifting through the treasures that he pulled out of the piles. And he's melting a few things together and then getting them tossed into a small satchel bag that he can parts that he can use later in his day-to-day what happens type of dealing with small issues that some of the shops ask him to go look into. Maybe somebody went and pilfered something from their from one of the fronts of their shops, and they need somebody to go look for it. Or maybe they just need somebody to mind the shop, and he needs to keep himself busy. But he's still just covered in ink and mess, and just the heavy leather of his entire kit is just kind of masking him a little bit as he's just working on a series of rings that are kind of in a ball that he's trying to get to work.
Excellent. Finally, we have Lorelei and Tarek. You two have just gotten into town. You're kind of wandering around, enjoying the sights and everything. It's about early evening, dusk-ish.
We're
Tell
also on
us.
our honeymoon.
A very long
There you
honeymoon.
go. So tell us, what are you two up to at this current point in time?
Please. Mom, a hug.
We're making our way over to like get food.
A hug.
We were actually in the inn.
Yeah,
All right.
we're leaving in.
Well, with all of that out of the way, you all are going about your daily lives, doing what you normally do, things like that. Sarah V, you receive a letter as a patron just kind of walks past you. He looks familiar, like the cloaked figure you're used to dealing with as you're entering and exiting the library. But he doesn't stop. He doesn't say anything. You just see a small letter on top of one of the books you're reading.
Secretly, it's pathos.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the letter, kind of head tilted, looking about, and then I am going to open it up and read it.
You recognize the handwriting. You've received letters like this multiple times before. Same handwriting, same kind of tone of voice. Cleric, we have need of your skills. Please gather a party and report to the library. The master wishes to speak with you. That's the end of the letter.
I'm going to kind of motion over to Thorin.
Looking up from a glass he's currently cleaning, sets it down, walks over. Need something?
I think so. I got this. When I hand him the letter.
Takes the letter. He'll read it. Oh, those shifty bastards. All right.
Hey now. You're one of them.
Now, I'm only along for the ride to make sure you're not getting in over your head. There's a difference. All right. He hands the letter back. Walks back to the bar. Reaches down behind it. Grabs a belt that has a quiver attached to it and a rapier on the other side. Straps it around his waist. Grabs his longbow, slings it over his shoulder, and walks into the back of the tavern to let Ariel know that he is heading out for a bit.
Saravine's just gonna start packing up her books and notes and stuff into her bag. Getting ready to go. Kind of looking around to see if there's anyone that looks like she can talk them into joining.
All right.
And then after a short time, I will come back out and walk back to Saravine. Any ideas how to bring them out? Because if you don't, I've got one. We can gather people of interest really quickly.
Oh? What's your idea? I was just gonna tell them they have a chance to help Pathos.
Nothing calls people of interest like an explosion.
Oh. I don't
Although,
think Ariel would want us to blow up the tavern.
oh, I'm not talking about blowing up the tavern. I could go to the Hunter's Hall and make an explosion big enough for anybody in town to hear.
Well, let's do that.
All right. So I will lead Saravine to the Hunter's Hall.
Pray tell, how are you causing this explosion?
We're gonna blow something up.
Yes.
Particularly just a random barrel of explosives or gunpowder or whatever Talrock might have available in the Hunter's Hall. Take it out back on the range and blow the motherfucker up.
With that being said, you all head to the Hunter's Hall. As you walk in, you see, the normal busy people coming in, people coming out, things like that. With that being said, Thorin, I'm very interested to see this explosion.
Are you gonna make him roll for it just in case?
Well, it just depends on how he's doing it.
I mean, you
So-
should be kind of used to the explosions and stuff.
Yeah, but if you nat one, then
I
he
mean-
just blows up the whole building.
We'll just say that Jeppo did it and call it a day.
So Thorin walks into the the hall, and behind a long counter is a very tall, broad, black-scaled dragonborn with a single armored horn upon his head. Thorin walks straight up to him. Talrock, I need some something to go boom, but
He
not to
just
cause any
kinda-
damage.
He just kind of looks at you, scratches his head for a minute. He says, I've got that.
And I need use of the range.
Just kind of raises his eyebrow as he looks at you and goes, I don't want to know.
All right.
Just
It's
do
probably
it.
safer that way.
As
The Duke
he
won't have your head.
walks away.
So, Thorin, knowing where the location of this stuff would be, he goes into the back, grabs a barrel of black powder, takes it out to the range, pulls a piece of cloth out of his off of his travel clothing, tears it, wraps it around the head of his arrow, lights it. After setting the barrel, probably what size barrel did I grab? Large, medium, or small?
Say you would have grabbed a medium-sized barrel for what you're trying to do.
So we're gonna go about, we're gonna go 200 feet off of the building in the range, and then I'm gonna go back 150 feet. And I'm gonna wrap an arrowhead in cloth, set down a lit torch, light the cloth, and take my shot. Put a fucking
Roll to
arrow in the
hit.
side of that, and we're going to make a big boom.
He made a boom boom.
18.
That hits. As your arrow flies and lands dead center in this barrel, nothing happens for about 5 seconds until the flame of the cloth actually reaches inside the barrel, and then you see it start to smoke a bit.
And as I see that, I'm going to
within
turn.
the next 5 seconds, it ignites, causing an explosion that can be heard over most of the town. And everyone goes into a panic.
Saw that coming. Which they actually wouldn't have, because explosions are not something uncommon at the Hunter's Hall. Nothing that loud, per se, but...
That's why
Why is
everyone
the
went
Hunter's
into a
Hall
panic,
having
because it was
explosions
that
on a regular
loud.
basis?
Huh?
Why
Stuff
is
and
the Hunter's
things.
Hall- Why?
They're training rangers to blow shit up.
Yes.
Yep.
Is that what Rangers do?
Sometimes.
Depends on what Fenris needs him to do.
Accurate.
Okay, I could totally see Lori being a pyro.
Yes.
Anyways, with that being said, the rest of you have heard this explosion. Y'all are maintaining your calm while pretty much every normal person around you is kind of losing their shit. Running around like, what happened? What happened? The city guard has started to mobilize a little bit because everyone's starting to panic. And while they're accustomed to that happening all the time, they still need to deploy to try and maintain peace so no one dies. So what are the rest of you doing?
Well, Seravine's outside of the Hunter's Hall going, oh my.
Oh shit.
Tarek looks in this general direction. I know where I'm going.
Yeah, no dicks.
We're gonna go towards the explosion.
Yeah!
Why?
Why not?
Like I said, easiest way to draw interesting people.
I thought this was gonna be a peaceful honeymoon.
You married a barbarian.
So,
My little
Thorin
murder.
is just standing back against the Hunter's Hall, leaned back, just waiting. He knows what's coming.
Junker, Drakery, what are you two up to?
You go.
Having heard this.
Directly hears an explosion as he's sitting in his office making notes and just rolls his eyes and gets up and starts walking out the door with his book in hand.
Okay.
Just as the explosion goes off, Junker's head goes a little bit low, looks around, and then as he's grabbing for his pack and scooping the scrap into it, and putting it on his shoulder. Don't worry, it wasn't me. I'm not doing anything dangerous back here. I'm gonna go find out what the hell that was. Everything in here is safe. Lock up just in case any. And he's gone before he finishes the last part of that sentence.
I love it.
I was going to use a southern accent for my bunny, but I couldn't get into it today.
So good.
Yeah, she couldn't.
Right.
She can't emulate like I can.
So, you all have, departed your various spots. Thorin and Saravine, you're kind of just there already. As the two Harangon, and then the elf and the artificer show up. And they're just kind of looking around like, what's going on? Da-da-da-da-da. I give it to you to explain.
So Seravine's just gonna be like, hey, hi, would any of you like to participate in a mission to help the almighty Pathos?
The almighty who now?
The almighty Pathos, have you never heard of Pathos?
Lady, I heard of my axe
pulls
going
out
through
the
people's...
fire
I've
puts
been...
it in his hands.
I love how, devoted and just, oh, you don't know this? I'm telling you, you're going with this character. It makes me so happy.
Let's put it this way. Reed's Flyer. Heard of him now. Again, who...
You want to do
that?
Do you want to participate in a mission for Pathos?
Do I get to crack skulls?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out.
You should have just said yes. You had to be yes.
Yeah.
Let me crack something. Yeah. We'll go with that.
He's married.
Like I said, we're kind of a crazy group.
He's married, darling.
Oh my god, Dutchie. It's not Darian.
Alright, so you two have agreed. What of the other two who have just arrived?
I just heard an explosion. What? What? What
Oh,
do I
that
need
was
to fix?
him. We can you come with us?
Just come with us. We'll be fine.
It's for Pathos. Do you know Pathos? Have you heard of him?
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Dracry just ignores the woman going on about Pathos, but hears that it was Thorin's fault and walks over to him and opens his notebook. Name.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, it'd help if I wasn't muted.
Yes.
Go
He
back.
looks at this elf, tips the brim of his hat back. It's polite to offer yours first when asking for another's.
I'm the one investigating here. Your name.
You ain't getting that. You can investigate all you want, but the Hunter's Hall is made for this type of thing. The Duke knows I'm here. You may want to chill a little bit on the seriousness.
Yes. We do experience small explosions from the hall occasionally. That was much larger than normal, though. Your name,
Yeah.
sir.
And it served its purpose. You all are here.
So off table, over table. Sir, are you like city guard?
No.
Okay.
So you
Yeah,
hold no real power over the over table.
I do investigate for the city guard
He's a PI.
and others.
So it's like a PI.
Basically a PI, yeah.
Okay. So Seravine's going up and like pulling on his coat or whatever, and hey, you look like you could totally be useful in this mission for the Almighty Pathos. I think you should come. Like, really, I think you should come because it's Pathos.
I think that would need a persuasion roll from her.
It would, yes. You are very much correct.
Hold on, let me get back
But I'm
into it.
loving it nonetheless. Hey! Hey!
I am going to kill my camera because my battery is going nuts. And my net is...
Oh my god, first roll on Seravine's new dice was a nat 20.
Awesome!
Hells yeah!
Oh shit!
First nat 20 of the new game.
Yeah, first day, first session, nat 20 charisma roll. Back up. Oh, also, Dutchie, since you weren't here, these are the dice you got me. These also happen to be the dice that are now being used for this character.
Yes.
Well, I guess with that kind of persuasion, I guess I must go.
It's the smile. It's totally the smile.
She wants you to crack things, man.
So the smile and the robes
back
with the cleavage.
Yeah.
You wing.
Man, get back.
Whoa.
Quit yelling in the
So
mic.
I'm going back to Junker. You're coming, right? Because you're totally coming.
He'll be doing that too.
What was the big explosion? I need to
I want you.
That was
Hey, Mom.
that was kind of a call to
A
arms.
kiss.
And you came, so your arms.
I have arms.
A kiss.
Perfect.
I'm used
Thorin
to
looks-
fixing things like that are just.
Well,
kiss.
he
Thorin
likes
looks
to
over.
break things, so we definitely need you to fix things. Perfect. Pathos deigned this party to
A
exist.
kiss.
I'm not sure about this Pathos fella.
Yeah,
Don't
this
fix
Pathos
things for
guy
free.
there sounds a little fishy.
Immediately puts a flyer in our hand. You totally have to read up about him.
Would you send me what's on the flyer in DM so that I know what I'm reading?
Mom.
What was that?
A kiss.
I said, would you send me what's on the flyer so I can actually see what?
Oh, I haven't created it. I think I'm gonna end up having to create a Pathos flyer, but it's basically just like the Almighty Pathos and like all the different things he's created.
It just says Almighty Pathos and everything. That's it. That's the whole damn thing.
It's the 3-panel flyer that you get handed from the
Mom.
Jehovah's
Oh, no,
Witnesses
not
in the mall.
those.
Yes.
And when you sum it all up, it's just God, everything.
The god of everything.
That is
He
the...
created everything.
Speaking of Jehovah's Witnesses, I used to run them off for fun.
Still do.
Okay, so side tangent aside, are we all going?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
Murder
We're all
Boy
going.
here wants to do it.
Excellent.
Wig splitter.
So, Saravine leads you to this nondescript looking flower shop.
I feel like we're gonna get murdered.
I mean, not today.
That could be the least of your worries.
Feed me, Seymour.
I'm
missing
I'm very particularly staying at the opposite side of the group from the 2 rabbit people.
Okay, so I'm literally gonna be, oh, wait, hold on.
What?
I think I should probably know your names. Because we're gonna go in and I'm gonna have to tell them who you are. So I'm gonna point at the murder bunny. You, Mr. Break Things guy. Who are you?
Huh? Well, I'm Tarek. And I don't like to break things. I like to dice them up with this giant axe.
Look at Junker and be like, The one that's gonna fix what he dices up. Your
My name, it's,
Meanwhile, Lori's just playing with her ears.
James Ulysses Nathan, Kane Urza Remington.
Is there a shorter way to say that, sir?
Junker.
Ah.
Yeah, I like that.
Junker's
Okay.
better. Damn it.
And then
now
the
I'm putting
button.
into your accent.
You with the pretty ears. You.
Oh, you think they're pretty?
I totally do.
I'm Lori. Murder Bunny's new husband.
All right, so you're the one that controls the murder bunny.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Sure. Hey, Mom. I got a leash for
Gruffy
him
guy
in the backpack.
with the notebook.
Mom.
That's Serb.
Yes.
I need your name.
Drackery Turler.
Fixed. All right, I'm Saravine, and I am a high cleric of Pathos. The order's inside. Be there in a minute. This is Thorin. He's the one that blew shit up to get you to come here. And we're just gonna go inside and see what we're doing for Pathos. And then she's going to take out a coin and pop it in to open the door to get inside.
Once you put the your token in this indentation, the cloaked figure stands about, for everyone else's reference, stands about 6'2", covered in a deep red cloak. Every part of him is covered except for his eyes, and he's got a little mask that just comes up around to the bridge of his nose. He sees Saravine, and he bows and says, "Cleric, thank you for coming. The master is waiting. Please follow me." And he leads you all inside this flower shop, and it legitimately looks like a florist's shop. There's bouquets and flowers and plants and everything just littering the counters. But he leads you to another door. And as he opens this door, you all find yourselves in a massive library. Books floating through the air as they go back to their shelves or as people take them. Very much think the library from Harry Potter.
I've never seen this many books before.
In size and scope.
How is this here?
Saravine's gonna be like pulling on Thorin. See, look how many books.
I don't think I've ever seen this many books in my life, let alone in one fucking place.
Thorin looks down at Saravine and goes, "Yeah, that's a lot of books. Have you read them all yet? Because you've been gone quite a while."
I mean, that section back there, I'm almost done with.
I've almost finished that section.
And you see her point to literally what amounts to 2 bookshelves.
He shakes his head. You
Are
have
we
been
talking
eating
floor
it.
to ceiling bookshelves?
Yes.
Nice.
2
You have been eating, right?
floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, surrounded by thousands more.
Yeah.
How does this all fit in here?
Oh boy.
The cloaked figure just kind of turns his head, looks back at you, and then just keeps leading you farther into the library. Finally getting to a spot where another robed figure stands, but this time the hood is down and all it is the cloak over his normal clothing. You can see his arms, his hands, but mainly you can see his entire face. And what stands before you is a 5'8" elf. But his skin reminds you of the color of bronze His hair reminds you of the color of the sun.
Jesus,
He looks at all of you and he says, "Welcome. Thank you for coming," as he bows his head. Then he looks to Saravine and he says, "Thank you for coming so soon, cleric. I do appreciate it."
Anything for the
Same
call
guy
of Pathos.
over the table. This the same guy we met the last time?
Yes, but this time he's not wearing a mask.
Not to be rude, but your colors.
I can tell by smell.
So yes, you would be able to tell it is the same person.
Alright, what nonsense are you here to spew at us this time? What we got?
He's gonna kill you.
He looks to all of you and he says, "I am who is known as the Master of the Order. I appreciate you all for coming. We have somewhat of a situation on our hands." And he gestures for you all to take a seat around this table that has this big, sprawling map of Orland on it. I don't know if he realizes that Baby Shark is playing.
Yeah, no. I don't know who gave him his tabby, but he's losing that. Right the fuck now.
Bree, your answer is an out of character chat.
Oh boy.
So
go ahead, Thorin.
Thorin is sitting across the table from the other figure in Saravine, his feet kicked up onto the table, crossed over each other as he leans back, waiting for an explanation.
He gestures to the map and he says, "As you know, our continent is quite large. There are many wonderful places to visit, but there are also some nasty ones." And he points to a tiny little region just south. Well, I actually gotta pull that back up. Thought I still had it. Anyways, just south of the southwest, I should say, of the Dragon Tooth Mountains, where it is literally nothing but barren waste. He looks at you and he goes, "This is Ultax. No one knows why this land is bare, save for the Almighty himself, as it is faded into myth and legend. But what is
Ultax?
disturbing? Ultax, yes.
Okay.
Ultax. But rumor has it, something has moved into the castle of Corvus, just north of it. Your job, your mission, rather, will be to travel there and figure out what.
Figure it out or remove it.
If in the process of discovery you should feel up to the challenge of eliminating whatever the threat is, so be it. As of now, you are simply to investigate and then report back." The
Thorin
journey
leans forward, takes a look at the map.
So we're going all the way down there seeing what's there and then coming all the way back and reporting it?
That way we may assess the threat and whatever action is needed.
Why not just take care of it while we're there?
As I said, if you feel up to that challenge, that is entirely on you. Just know you will be paid well, regardless.
Taking a look
We're
at
gonna
the
make
map
Pathos happy.
and given the locations and different places Thorin has traveled to over the years, he know a decent route to this location?
No, not really. No one goes there. There are no decent routes. Literally, the only way to get there is to go through Telarnor Swamp, or to literally go to the side that Altessi is located on and sail to it.
But I would know about the region, right? And how difficult it
Yes,
is to get
you
through.
would know the region.
Okay. So, looking at the map, looking up at him, how the fuck do you expect us to get there then? I assume you're providing transportation.
We will provide you each with a warhorse and one. The word just escaped me.
That's
Like,
the
this
only thing
is
that
literally
escaped you.
me saying the word just left my head.
Not the only thing that's escaped you.
Yeah, that wagon. Thank you, Tormy. And one wagon to carry all your supplies.
Would it be a covered wagon?
If you'd like.
Preferable.
Very well.
Supplies.
We have a small problem. I is tiny, Warhorse is big.
You can ride the cart with the rest of the stuff.
Or you could just share the horse with me, love.
Warhorses are still big.
Yeah. I'm not exactly tall myself. I plan on riding one. Sounds like a hell of a time.
You'll be okay.
So we have transportation. Looking at... Can, we gauge the amount of time it would take us to get there?
Are you asking that over the table?
Yes.
I mean,
if I have to roll
looking at
something, I will.
Looking at it, you easily know that from Silvaria to Alinar would be a week, and from Alinar to Altessi would be another week. But using that information, judging Silvaria to Shivanti would also be about a week, week and a half.
So we're looking at about
3 to 4 weeks just to get there, yeah. Because that's factoring in getting through the Telarnor swamp that no one's really ever tried to go into because it's, swampland and basically useless. Or, you could go through the mountains themselves and, oh boy, that would just kind of extend the journey because of, peaks and whatnot.
looking at it. Looking up at the gentleman. 4 horses for each of us in a wagon. Still put us in a pretty lengthy journey. You sure you got enough time to wait that long for the information that we would have? That's roughly about 2 months worth of journey. There and back.
Unless you have something that we can communicate back with, then it will only be about a month.
That'd be preferable.
you see he slides a single stone forward. And he says, "The cleric will carry this. It will make communication much easier." And what you see in front of you is essentially a very smooth and polished opal. About the size, about this big.
That's a big ass opal.
Joker blinks a couple of times and his eyes get a little bit brighter and detect magic. Oh, you see, that'll work.
You've cast detect magic, Junker. This man, this master, the master of this order, he just kind of looks at you and he goes, "You are of the weave, are you not?"
Aye, yes, very much so.
And then he goes, and then he just kind of quickly looks at the Hargonon and he goes, "That makes sense." And just goes back into what he was saying.
The fuck
and he's
is
like,
inches the chair a few scoots a little further away.
You see a very confused barbarian bunny looking at you.
He goes back into his spiel and he says, "As I said, you will be rewarded handsomely for this. Your supplies will be provided thanks to some generous donors. You will have 3 months worth of rations, and we are providing each of you. This is where you need to add something into your inventory, because the 3 months of rations will be divided amongst each of you, but we are providing each of you with 15 potions of healing."
Each person?
Yep. And he looks at you and says, "In case there should be some unfortunate situations."
Okay.
The stone, is it just a normal setting stone?
It's literally a giant opal that is a sending stone, basically.
Fucking hey, it won't let me add 15. It only lets me add 10, you motherfucker.
You'll have to do it in 2 separate things.
I know. It just makes me
Mine let
sick.
me do 15.
Mine stopped at 10.
Whatever.
Hey, Brenna.
Okay.
What?
Melatonin for the win.
Looks.
Is he out already?
Yes. It's 10.
Looks to the one that summoned us all with explosives. So, could we possibly get some more of what you used to call us all so quickly?
Well, that
He
depends.
just
my
looks
good
at you
man.
and he says, "Wait, were you talking to the master or were you talking to Thorin?"
Thorin.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
He looks back and he notices the color in his eyes and smirks. "Now, that depends. You'll really have to talk to Talrock about that. He's the master of the hall. He controls all the inventory. And you, over the table, I hate you, Tormy. I hate you. The Irish accent came out."
I started to hear it creep in.
Yeah, I'm giving up on my accent. That I'm.
Cody.
Yeah.
Since you are getting ready to put little one to bed,
He's
everyone.
He's passed out on the floor.
Well, no, I know, but I'm assuming you're getting ready to take him to his bed.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and do a quick 10 minutes. so everyone can, go potty, go smoke, do whatever, and we'll pick up from here.
Smoke the
We'll be
pot.
back.
Thank you.
And the stream is muted, so feel free to talk amongst yourselves. We are on break. Be back soon is on the screen if you take a look. And they can no longer hear us. Well, maybe me.
know and we'll get started. We are back, everybody. When we left off, they had just gotten their little mission. So let's continue on seeing where they go from here. So, Stormy, you were in the middle of asking a question.
So if you're giving us a wagon that has a cover to it, and I can get some lumber and I can get some powder, and I have some metal from the scrapyards, I could upgrade while we're sitting and resting, making camp, and once we get into the swampier areas, it'll make it easier. Might not fix things for the horses, but for the wagon itself, being able to not sink would help a grand deal. See, I might be magic, but I really like doing tinkering and making things new, fixing things up.
The master just kind of looks at you and
He says
goes,
in like nothing that isn't tattered and broken and re-seamed and
nods his head and just says, "How you all decide to get there is on you. I have told you what you will be given. From here, I leave the rest to you."
We can talk to Talric. I think he likes me.
lumber, ropes, and gunpowder is all I really need. I can do the work. Happy to do the work.
Thor, do you want to try?
We can give it a shot.
Okay. Do we need any other information, Master?
Just be careful. Our
Okay.
sources say that it is something dangerous, and Telenor itself is usually not very hospitable to travelers, as it is nothing but swamp.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
He bows his head, he says, "I leave the rest to you." And then he just wanders off into the further reaches of the library.
Would have been nice if he gave us some coin to go along with this so we could take care of expenses.
Over the table, I was waiting for someone to ask, but no one did. So I was like, okay.
I can go find him and I can ask him.
You
I
have a
mean, that's why
stone
I
that can
gave you
reach him.
each a. That's why I gave each of you an additional 150 gold. So
I kind of figured that, but didn't know if that was our basic starting or if it was story. But you don't need to go find him. You have a stone that can talk to him.
I do.
But we don't know
Yeah.
how many uses that has.
She's just gonna like bolt after her. Master!
the cloaked figure steps forward to stop you and says, "Unfortunately, cleric, it would not be wise for you to travel further into the library as of yet."
Do you think
We do
maybe
not
we
have
could
enough
get some
of subscription
additional
for this.
funding for expenses, like, feeding the horses and stable if we need it, maybe an inn if we encounter one, just like the little extras.
He nods to you and says, "Forgive us. It must not have been mentioned. You are each being paid 2,500 gold for completion of this task. Up front, you will be given an additional 300.
That's great. So I'm gonna go back and let the group know.
What's with the look?
So we're getting an additional 300 to the starting amount that we got?
Yes.
Okay. Shopping spree.
Anyways.
So 2,500, you said?
So you're not getting the 2,500 just yet. You will
Right,
get
at the
that
end.
at completion of the task. But you're getting 300 now.
Maybe.
I'm
Okay,
just
so we
making a
can
note
add
of
the
it.
300 to our inventory?
Yeah.
Cool. I have 480.
So I'm gonna let the group know. We all get our 300 golds. I'm assuming cloaked figure gives us that.
Yep.
Okay.
Great. Pretty sure the computer.
I think I need to go to 2, maybe 3 places for I can. 4 places. I need to let somebody know that I'm not coming back to the shop.
All right.
Brenna, you clicked
As
the wrong
you
one, by the way.
all.
Huh?
You clicked the wrong one.
Did?
Yep.
The wrong what?
She went for the one that would have owlbear as well.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. You're at least able to see.
Anyways, as you all gather up, the cloaked figure leads you back to the same door you entered, and you're back in the floral shop. He bows to you all. Until next time, cleric. And he walks back into the library, closing the door behind him. All right, it's up to you guys. What are you doing next?
Shall we go visit Talric?
Yeah. We can hit the Hunter's Hall. You said you needed lumber.
Lumber, rope, explosive powder, and now that we have the coin, I'd like to get myself a pearl.
Pearl?
The pearl is so that I can, if we bump into anything, I can identify what it is if it's magical.
Okay.
So, Thorin will just start walking off towards the way, heading toward.
I'm just going to follow him.
I'd say we'd probably pass the shop with the pearl with the jeweler, I guess, right? You just want a
Yes.
regular pearl?
I'm looking for the particular for you real quick. I just need a pearl with about 100 gold.
So I would say the jewelry store is right next to the flower shop because you're gonna do one or the other when you fuck up.
Yeah, accurate.
Pop in right next door, and just as I walk into the door, not even paying attention to whether there are other customers yet. Just, you wouldn't happen to have a pearl, would you?
The shopkeep kind of looks at you and just tilts their head and says, "Yeah, we have all sorts of pearls. What size, quality, what are you looking for?"
Preferably perfect pink pearl, about, and gives the size that he would need for that his general estimation is about 100 gold worth.
Give me a moment. You see the shopkeep run to the back, and you hear a bunch of like drawers opening and shutting, and finally it comes back out.
Doesn't need to be in any setting or anything. I just need the pearl itself.
Comes back out with about a pearl about this big, and sets it down on a little mat in front of you and says, "This work?"
I pull out a monocle with 7 different lenses on it, pop it in, and flip 2 in. Yeah, that looks like it is just what I'm looking for.
That'll be 100 gold.
Goes into the pouch, pulls out, does a real quick count, stacks, makes 10 stacks of 10 for him.
Shopkeep just looks at it, and with a speed that doesn't seem natural, just kind of runs his hand down each stack and then goes, swipe, sticks it in a drawer and says, "All right." Puts it in a little box, hands it to you and says, "Here you go. Anything else?"
Thank you. I don't think I need anything else just today, but I'll keep you in mind. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, have a good one. Goes back to dealing with the other customers and everything that you kind of barged in on, and starts apologizing profusely to everyone.
Makes perfect sense to me.
All right, so you leave the jeweler. Next stop.
Orland hasn't stopped walking to the Hunter's Hall, so somebody's playing catch up.
Yep. After my 2 minutes of being in the jeweler shop on that rush, I'm double moving to get to them.
So once we get there, go inside. I'm going to drag Junker with me.
Okay.
Dalrock, you back
Aye.
there?
Walks out.
I got a gentleman here who wants some of the black powder we keep on hand.
He just eyes him up and down and says, sighs, and why
It's
do
for
you keep bringing
Pathos.
me the strays?
It's for
All right,
Pathos.
how much you need? What was that, Dutchie?
Junker?
Saravine's just like, it's for Pathos.
I think we can. I think about 10 pounds of it will do for the entire trip.
He walks to the back, comes out holding a barrel on his shoulder, and then just deftly with one hand just right on the counter. You see a small 10-pound barrel, and he says, "All right, 10 pounds will be." And he doesn't even care about the price because of how easily he can get it. He just makes up an arbitrary number, and he says, "I don't know, 50 gold."
Junker's eyes get very wide, and then just his hand appears on the table with 5 stacks of 10 under it. Hey, thank you. That's wonderful.
Talrock swaps it, sticks it in a drawer, and says, and then immediately looks at Thorin and he says, "Are you going to be bringing me any more strays?"
That has yet to be seen.
Just huffs and says,
Hey,
"Whatever."
Hey. They take the quest usually. At least they make some money. If they make it back alive.
Again, just huffs and walks to the back.
Thorin laughs. All right, now you need some rope and some lumber.
Hey, that's the other stop or two, and then I have to tell a shopkeep that I'm not coming back for a bit. I've been patching up the back of his. I've been fixing up the back of his shop.
Should probably, I gotta go stop at the tavern. You guys go do the rest of the shopping. I'll be back.
Tavern? Food?
Meet you at the
No,
stable?
not food. Yeah, I'll meet you at the stables.
Going to...
We never got our
I mean,
lunch.
maybe Ariel can pack up some food.
I'll mention it.
Well, after she gets mad at you.
Yeah.
Has the barrel of gunpowder under one arm. Starts walking with you.
So heading over to the general store.
Well, Thorin goes to talk to the pixie who's about to be really mad.
Yep.
Darian's gonna be around.
Darian will be there, yeah. At this point, he'd have gotten back.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with Thorin at the tavern. Dun dun dun.
Hope it was nice knowing you.
So, entering the tavern, he immediately stops, takes a deep breath, one, to calm his nerves, two, to pick up her scent, and he goes and finds Ariel.
That's a creepy thing to say.
So
Not
she's-
what nope.
Nope.
Smells like Ariel.
Technically, yes.
Yeah. She's in the back, cleaning up dishes.
Yeah. All right. Well, he heads to the back.
She's gonna look up. What was that about?
Oh, well, looks like I'm leaving town for a while.
Now?
Yeah, timing kinda
It's my
sucks.
day off!
Yeah, I know.
Run, bro.
For how long? Oh,
Trips
I don't like
there.
that look.
Yeah. You're looking at, we're looking at about, the place they're sending us is about a 3-month travel to and from.
3 months?
I've been gone for longer than that. And this time I have a reason to come back.
Well, I guess I can talk to that frilly boy. He did say he was gonna help. And hopefully, between him and Tom, if I get called away, we can handle things here.
You can always make a request to the Duke and Duchess.
I try not to ask for favors from Elf Boy and Cookie.
Well,
Elf Boy and Cookie.
If it gets too tough, go talk to Talric. He had plenty of guys sitting around the inside of the hall. I guarantee they could use the excitement.
Yeah, we'll have Tom if we need it, but I just have to train the noble. I don't think he's really the working type. I guess we'll find out.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Darian.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, I'm expecting letters while you're gone.
So are they like dating?
Yes.
Yeah, he just moved in with her. After 5 years.
And evil.
Oh,
Splitting up
it either
relationships left and right
it was
since 1040 BC.
I don't eat
it was
that shit.
either Thorin leave first or Ariel leave first, depending on when you dropped which
True.
game.
Right.
You'll have your letters.
Okay.
I'll have to I'll write one every night, and then when we get to a place where I can send them, I'll send them off. Unlike Elf Boy, as you call him, I don't have my own messenger pigeon.
Buy one.
Well,
I can
we can always
imagine
try
the
and find you
look
one
of
later.
scorn on Avalon's face at being called a messenger pigeon.
Right?
I'll let him hear you calling him that.
All right, so they'll do the cutesy, lovey-dovey, huggy, not taking it too far thing because he's got to go.
Food.
That's a first.
Food.
He will ask about getting some food packed up for the others, because they didn't have a chance. They apparently haven't eaten, since that's the comment that was made before he left.
So she'll pack up some sandwiches and fruit.
Awesome.
Wagons of
You'd be
water.
Definitely gonna need a lot of water.
Okay.
If I'm not back before you're called out, be safe.
Just make sure you come back. I'll be really, really unhappy if you don't come back.
You know my other side. It'll be hard for most things to kill me.
Yes, I know. But all the same.
I'll come back. After they're done saying their goodbyes, he will walk back out to the main part of the tavern. Since Darian is there, apparently. Give him a look. Make sure you don't give her any problems and help when you can. Then he'll
That was to you, Cody. That was to Darian.
What was the Darian?
Thorin walks out of the back room into the main part of the tavern, looks at Darian, and tells him not to give Ariel too many problems and to help her when he can.
Well, of course.
Put him to work.
Alright, I'll be back when it allows. And he heads out the tavern, tracking down the sense of the party he just became part of not too long ago.
So, I'm guessing he's part werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
With that, we are going to jump to the rest of our intrepid party, who have arrived at the general store seeking further supplies to build their land boat.
Our land yacht, get it right, we're traveling in style.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
it's not going to be a land yacht.
We're not building a Cadillac, guys.
We're getting a wagon. We're not getting a carriage. But as we get
Nice
in,
pathos for
hey,
a great worm.
you're a lot more charismatic than I am. Maybe you should do the talking for getting us the lumber and the rope. Need about 100 feet of rope and maybe 200 pounds of long lumber.
I mean, I have
Okay.
50 feet of rope. So
Do you really want to not be able to have that rope?
True.
It's always good to have extra rope.
Or getting rope so that I can fix things so that they can be set with it.
And
Oh,
an
that
extra
was
2
pointed
by
directly
4
at you, Cody.
and an extra 2 by 4
So,
All right, so you all walk in.
Seravine's
you-
bouncing.
Approach the shopkeep. There's really no one else around. It's just them, just kind of, wiping down the counters, organizing the inventory, things like that. They hear the door open, they pop up, and they're like, "Oh, hello! What can I do for you?"
We need so much stuff. Well, not so much stuff, but we need stuff. And I know you have stuff that we need.
Okay.
My friend here has
Oh God, you sound like
really,
one of those preppy
really good
girls.
ideas. And
What might that idea be?
Who?
What might that idea be?
Land boat?
Well, he wants to, yeah. He wants to build a land boat. Isn't that like so cool? I think it's so cool. And it's for Pathos. Have you heard of Pathos?
Character.
We're passing through a swamp and I want to make sure that we can actually pass it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've got plenty of things.
I know,
What do you
you have
need?
everything. This is like the best store.
Hold on. I want to pause for a second. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you.
Hey, I
What?
had to give you at least one funny voice, Fenris.
You perfected Salvador.
I know.
Oh my god, you guys, I just got the best news ever.
Yes.
Moto is going to make me a Pathos pamphlet.
Oh god.
Wait,
Yes.
I just realized she left. Why did she leave?
Who?
He's on the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Say hi in chat,
So-
Matoko.
Super excited.
We look forward to seeing the pamphlet. Anyways.
I can't wait. Anyway, so
Alright, I've got the stuff. What do you need?
he needs
He's
some
just
lumber
eyeing everybody.
and some rope. What else do we need?
That's all I need. Whatever
Okay.
else you need.
So some lumber rope. Gotcha. How much of each?
I'm already super annoyed with these voices.
About 100 feet of rope and about 200 pounds of lumber.
You see his eyes kind of just look up as if he's thinking. And then you see his hand like do the little figuring motion, and he's like, 200 pounds of lumber and 100 feet of rope. Okay. Let's see.
It's for Pathos.
If you also have a lot of nails, that would
Pathos, my
make
darling.
it so much easier for me to not have to make nails myself.
200 pounds of lumber, 100 feet of rope, 10 pounds of nails. That work?
Should work, yes.
I feel like this is gonna be uber expensive.
Does the figuring thing. Then he goes, alright. Since you're buying in bulk, I can give you a deal. Gonna be around 150 gold for the lumber, 25 gold for the rope. Just to call it even, we'll say about 10 gold for the nails. Sound like a fair deal?
Look to you.
Well, so could we go just a little bit less because we're kind of on a budget? because we have a 3-month journey and, expenses and stuff. So we're in a little bit of a crunch and a little bit of a budget. So if you could do a little bit less, that would be fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Please?
Are we gonna need a roll persuasion?
Bats or lashes. Please? It's for Pathos.
Guys, give me a moment. We're taking a quick 5 minutes.
Okay.
That was random.
All right, sorry about that, everybody. The things. Anyways, let's see. Where were we? Asking about a smaller price. That's right.
I get back in that voice space.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, if you want me to lower the price of it, I suppose I could go with 5 pounds of nails instead of 10. That'd take about another 10 gold off.
Is there
I
any
can't
way
go
that
much lower
maybe
than that without taking out from the lumber or the rope.
is there any way maybe you could still do the nails and still take off the 10 gold? Maybe? Please? For Pathos? Just the cleric robes.
Look. Now, normally I'd be willing to do that. However, lumber's kind of hard to come across these days. What with regrowing everything from the last time, everything got burnt to the ground by a freaking dragon. So unfortunately, I really can't. And
wait, what?
I don't know who this Pathos is, Missy. I really don't.
Oh,
Nor do I
God.
really care. I'm here to make money. I gotta live and I gotta have as well.
Pathos is the reason you make money. Pathos is the creator. And
Does
well,
Torin
when
make
he
it to the
brings
shop by
100
this
gold
time?
into my shop every day, then by all means, all hail. But until then, can't really do much for you. I'm sorry.
Thank you for trying anyway. And I produce the 185. The 10 pounds of nails will do it.
What? Swipes the gold. Player doing business. Sticks it in a bag, sticks it under the counter. And he goes, go see the gentleman out back. He'll get you situated. And he writes you a ticket and hands it over.
Puts a flyer down. You should really read up on him.
So you guys then exit the shop, walk around to the back where you see like this massive woodworking area and just piles and piles of lumber that have been freshly produced. You hand the ticket to the guy. Ooh, excuse me. And he just kind of nods, looks at you, and he says, well, whenever you're ready, I'll have it ready for you. Just bring your cart or whatever you're using to cart it all around, and we'll get you loaded up.
We should probably go
He
get the
signs
wagon.
it and hands it back to you and says, just bring that with you.
Hey. Tucks it into the same pouch as the pearl, and so all my shopping's done. I just need to make sure that my don't want to call him boss, but boss is aware that I'm going to be away and not fixing the back of his shop.
Her
shop.
Yeah. The only blacksmith in town is a her.
Good to know.
Victoria.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because
Vic for short.
Relic lives up in the
That's fair.
manor area.
All right. And halfway through walking towards their scent, Thorin realized he told him he'd meet them at the stable, and so he kind of does a about face and head stables to
like,
pick up
"Shit."
war horses.
Oops.
I can.
Thorin, since you're the first to arrive at the stables, you see 7. I had to count the party. Give me a sec.
I know.
You saw me. I was like, I don't remember. You see the cloaked figure standing there with 7 war horses and a covered wagon filled with the supplies that were promised.
Now,
and he
does
says,
the covered wagon have its own horses?
Yes.
Okay.
Why is there 7 horses though?
Because there's 7 of us in Philly.
Yeah, because
Philly's
Jeff
coming with us.
will be playing.
Oh. Right.
Philly, who is like Seravine's bestie. And the bard.
Yes. I'm not leaving him out just because he couldn't make tonight's game. You should know better than that, Brenna.
So
I forgot he was joining.
Thorin walks up to him. These the promised horses?
He just nods that they are.
All
I
right.
do not see the cleric with you, though.
They're shopping. Do you need her for everything? And he pulls out his own little symbol. Don't forget, you gave one of these to everybody who was there that night.
He just looks
And he
at you and
tucks
he says,
tucks it
simply
back.
showing concern.
Don't worry. The rest of the party's with her. She ain't getting harmed.
Good.
Not in this town.
She might.
He hands you the reins to one of the war horses, and then next thing you know, he just kind of is gone.
So
you can easily tell that he didn't like just vanish, but he's super quick on his feet, and he's literally just kind of beelined away from the stables.
He's an Alex. I gotcha.
There's a dust cloud in the shape of him still
talking
there.
Yes, just the dust cloud of him just standing there.
So
As it slowly walks away.
As he goes away, Thorin walks around to each of the horses, inspecting them, patting them down, giving them, pets and stuff, making sure that they're all calm, and even the horses attached to the carriage. So
Okay.
basically, just to keep them calm while he waits for everybody else. Plus, he's picking out his war horse, which is going to be the all black one if there is one.
Do
There
they have
is.
names?
No. You can give them a name when you pick yours.
He does. He will.
All right. So now that the rest of the group, we're going to do a tiny little time skip here. Everyone's gathered everything. Y'all are at the stables getting ready to leave. You depart the stables. You go pick up the lumber, the rope, the nails, all of that. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before you leave town?
Yep, Junker's got to go give notice.
Unless you don't, unless you want to skip that, that's also fine.
No, that's fine. You can stop at the blacksmith on your way out.
That works for me.
You knew it was coming, Tyler. Better give me a fucking cute one. I get to pick what my horsey looks like. Oh.
Yes, because I have to plan so much. I'm not going to take the time to
You have given me way.
describe every little detail.
Okay, do I get to keep
You
this?
also-
Can I like
You
buy
also
this
have
horse?
several people who DM, so you can happily just turn over the reins for a little bit so that we can describe a thing for you.
Exactly.
So as we pull up to the blacksmith, he hops off the horse and scuttles inside with his pack still on. So, two things. I'm gonna need the armor that I lift in the back, and I'm gonna be off with a group for a bit. It's not gonna be a short excursion. So it's gonna take a little bit to, and just then notices that she's working with somebody.
Gotcha. Just kind of looks at you for a minute, gives you the look of, I'll be with you in a moment.
Runs to the back, picks up his the armor that he left here, and then starts writing out the note of everything that he was going to say. And then comes out to her, realizes that the page is just smeared in other colors of inking.
The shopkeep Victoria just looks at you, says, "Now, what is this about you leaving?"
Well, I'm not going to be able to. I hand her the piece of paper. This is all that I'm going to say anyway, but I'm not going to be able to continue fixing the back of your shop up just yet. I'm heading out of town with some other people. There's this, and I point out the door at Seravine, and there's this lady who's talking about pathos and a bunch of other stuff, and we're gonna go scouting on a thing, and I'm gonna get paid a bunch, so I'll be able to come back and fix things up a bit faster then.
Well, maybe you'll be able to finally catch up on the back rent you owe. Go, I'll manage.
I mean,
And then just immediately walks away and deals with something else.
Sighs, looks down at his very quickly diminishing coin purse, takes out a roll of paper or a piece of paper, rolls up 100 of his last, not all of his last gold, but most of it. Rolls up 100 gold in this piece of paper and says, and prints on the back of it, back rent, and just leaves it below the till.
Gotcha. All right. Well, now that that's taken care of,
and I'm down to 15 gold.
Forward.
Oh God.
Before we're done with that, Thorin I want to acquire 2 more quivers of arrows for Thorin.
Okay.
From Victoria.
Okay. Any specific quiver, or just like a quiver of arrows themselves?
Just a quiver of arrows themselves. We don't have the cash for anything special.
Okay, give me a sec here, because now I gotta jump into the drive and actually look at the thing.
D&D Beyond states that their cost for arrows is 1 gold per arrow. Or 1 gold for 20 arrows. Sorry, it's 1 gold for a bundle of 20. Because they're
then that's what we're going with.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up 2 more quivers of arrows. Giving Vic a nod as he exits. And as he gets back out to the horses, he reaches in his pack, which he has attached to the side of his warhorse, pulls out the sandwiches and the fruit, and hands 1 to each member of the party, since they wanted their food. And then he straps 1 quiver to either side of his warhorse and hops back up on top.
Okay.
The entire time that he's doing that, I'm trying to fix on the armor.
With that being said, is there anything else anybody needs in town? Sir, I haven't heard from you in a hot minute. Did you pull a duchy?
He might have.
Okay. In that instance, as you all are leaving Silvaria, have you guys decided you're definitely going through the land route?
Yeah.
Like you're leaving Silvaria and traveling through Tel Arnor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys are leaving Silvaria, about a day passes as you pass Longhorn Homestead and you're traveling along the road.
Don't eat sweet meat.
You don't. You'll never leave the cuddle puddle.
Exactly.
But as you're leaving the city, a lone, masked, cloaked figure watches you as you leave the town.
I don't trust it.
And that's where we're ending this session, guys. Great job tonight.
Lame.
I gotta give you a plot hook, Brenna. And possibly a cliffhanger, so.
Why?
Because it's fun. All right.
Thank
you to everybody who was watching this evening. We do appreciate it. There is a link to the Haven Discord server in the chat. Feel free to come join the fun and the chaos. And when I say chaos, I mean chaos. Trust me, there's a lot. We all look forward to having you if you decide to join.
There's also one below.
Oh, and there is a link below in the description. Sweet. Leave it to my lovely, trusty team of moderators to do things that I forget to do. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us this evening. From me, the Haven Master, and from everybody else, we say good night, and may the dice ever be in your favor. See ya.
And I just rolled
Let's
that
go
one.
get Okay,
All right.
so